center by our #1 qualifier and funny car, Matt Hagan. It's his third #1 of the season, 13th of his career, second here at Sonoma. And Matt, you guys had a good run there in the second session today, and you got to be looking forward to going into eliminations tomorrow. You were runner-up here last year.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, obviously first session this morning we were pressing pretty hard, coming off a run like we did last night. But to go back up there this evening and lay down I guess an 07 like that, be second quick for the round, trying to get those little bonus points, and it all adds up. I mean, some of these championships are won by a couple points here and there in the end. But we're going to, I guess, reset the stuff. But it's just great to be out here hanging out in Sonoma, on this Western swing, and have a number one qualifier under our belt right now. And it doesn't really mean anything for race day other than lane choice, and I think as long as you're in the top half, then we were good with it. But obviously for Dickie and for the Magneti Morelli and Rocky Boots guys, I mean, they just really worked hard yesterday and put us where we needed to be on top. And they put a horse underneath me, and I got the opportunity to ride it and didn't mess it up, so it was cool.
Was today, what we saw today, what tomorrow's going to be like?
I think so. I mean, obviously, I think you'll see E1, I'm sorry, probably the best that we'll see all day tomorrow. I think most of the guys will be pressing pretty hard, just as, to get some good data, and keep working on lane choice. I really like the left over here a lot better than I do the right, but that's just me, and Dickie might have a different preference as far as driving wise and stuff. But it doesn't really matter. I think they're both pretty equal. I mean, you saw Caps run a 7 in the right, and I ran a 7 in the left, so there's not much difference there. So it's just it comes down to just nuts and bolts and preference, I guess.
What does it do to your confidence to back up that 3.9 with an 07 today?
Well, it was nice to be able to go out there and keep building our confidence. I think that this team right now, we started off the year not knowing anything. We didn't have a group of guys together at the beginning of the deal. It was all thrown together last minute, and you kind of wondered to yourself, you're like, how's this year going to end up? We just came off a really tough year after winning a championship, and it all kind of got thrown together there at the last minute. And I knew Dickie was good, but man, I didn't realize he's this good. And he's done nothing but impress me, and I've just been blessed to be able to be a part of it. I mean, I know there's a lot of guys that like to sit in that race car and do what I'm doing right now, so I'm just appreciate it every day, and we just keep working hard, and I want to win a couple more races, and really focused on the main goal, and that's trying to win another championship. Dickie does 100%. I mean, he makes all the calls up there. I just basically strap in, hold on, and smile real big at the end. But Dickie has got so many variables to deal with up there, with, like all these crew chiefs do. But they, good or bad, they make all the calls up there.
You talked about the team chemistry yesterday. How does this team fare with your championship team of 11? I
think it's better. I mean, obviously, I still got lots of love for the guys that put me in that position of where I'm at in my career right now with having a championship under our belt. And, this group of guys, they're phenomenal. That we get along well. There's no bickering or fighting between us. Everybody's just joking. They're up on top. And even when we're on our down days, we get beat first round or something like that, there's, it's still, the morale is very high. So, I mean, I have big hopes, aspirations for us to do well in this countdown. And obviously the points show it. I mean, Dickie's I think the most consistent crew chief out here. So I mean, we just got to keep doing what we're doing, and have a few breaks go our way. I mean, obviously you make your own luck, but you got to be a little bit lucky out here. And some of these things is when you line up against a consistent race car and you know that you got a guy that's going to make it go to the other end, I think it puts pressure on people. I mean, I know that when I'm against a car like that, it puts pressure on me to step up. So I think that these guys, they're not taking us lightly. Some of these people out here, they made some of their best runs against us, and we know that we got to go up there and make our best run every lap, because everybody's out here coming for us. I mean, we're leading the points, and we want to keep doing that. So we just got to keep digging deep and working hard.
You do realize Dickie's a 2-time series champion, right?
Oh yeah, definitely, and I'm really hoping to make him a third, but it's just tough out here. We do have to stay humble. That's one thing I learned last year, is that you can be on top of the world 1 minute, and then you got everybody around you, and then you don't have nobody around you. You know what I mean? So it's one of those deals where it changes very quickly out here, and we just take it race to race and not get too big of a head out here, and just make sure we keep working hard. Because I think some mistakes that we make out here, we can make up with hard work. you know, just keeping after it out here and just making sure that when we do mess up, that it doesn't happen again. We learn from it and move forward. But I know all these guys out here are working just as hard as we are, but it just seems like I said, we got a great team, and things just are really clicking this year, and we just get you know, have had some great opportunities to go out here and really impress you know, a lot of folks and impress myself. You know, I'm just tickled to be able to get in there and do my thing.
Matchup with Alexis, your old
Yeah, you know, my old crew chief Tommy, man. Like I said, there's lots of love there for him, but you know, that don't mean when I pull my helmet on, I ain't gonna try to beat him like a drum, you know. So it's just one of those things where, you know, even our teammates out here, from, you know, from burn to turn, it's just, you know, it's a dogfight, and you know, it's one of those deals where you know, it's tough because there's, like I said, there's lots of love for the guy. He's one of the smartest crew chiefs out here. You know, I know he's been struggling the last couple of years, and they can't quite seem to get it together. But it's not for lack of knowledge. I mean, you know, maybe sometimes it's too much knowledge. You know, trying some different stuff here and there, and just not really hitting it. But you know, it'll be a good race. You know, I can't wait to get up there and do our thing. I mean, it's still tough. Like I said, these funny cars, you know, here the last couple of years, there's not an easy draw out there. I mean, you can be number one and still have a tough round, and you know, it just, everybody out here can win on Sunday. And I mean, well, I've won from the 14th spot before, so I mean, I know it's possible. You just it's gotta be your day, you know.
Any other questions for Matt?
You came in here last night, grinning ear to ear. You call it the horse you were riding.
Yeah.
How did it feel today?
Oh, it was great today. I mean, that lap right there, I mean, when we finished with an 07 tonight, it was, you know, it's one of those deals where it just keeps building the confidence, and you know, that's what this team has to do all year. We just have to keep building confidence and just making sure that you know, we're learning from every lap, because we haven't tested yet as a team this year at the first time. I mean, we rode into Pomona and we were still, you know, drawing straws to see who's going to do what on the race car, and it you know, for everything to kind of come full circle the way it has, and us to have so much success this year, it's been very, very cool. I mean, and like I said, everything happens for a reason. You get with a group of folks and it just clicks, and for some reason this deal is just really clicking this year, and you know, we still have plenty of opportunities to mess it up for ourselves, but I don't think we're going to. We just got to keep working hard.